Alright, what's going on, ladies and lads? In today's video, I'm bringing to you a classic MW2 gameplay commentary, which is the start of a new series on this channel, where I will post a gameplay of Modern Warfare 2, of course, and I will commentate over it. I'll usually be like telling a story, talking a bit about the gameplay, and yeah, just classic commentary style. So for this first commentary here, I'm playing on Scrapyard, using the Scar H with FMJ and the Javelin. Now you'll probably notice throughout the game that I was kind of lagging. My connection on MW2 was kind of dodgy for a few days, so I couldn't get into a game without lagging pretty much. So there's some lag that did affect the gameplay, unfortunately, but I think it was still a pretty decent one. I got a good KD, like a near 3 KD or something. I didn't top my team, but we did well, we won. So yeah, anyway, enough about the gameplay. What this new series is going to be, like I said, it's going to be a series of Modern Warfare 2 gameplay specifically, and look at that quad feed. Sorry, I kind of interrupted myself there, but I got a quad javelin hit right there. That's 4 enemy players killed with 1 javelin shot, which was incredible. I kind of stopped there to like freak out, make sure I was recording. I was freaking out when that happened. It was kind of crazy, but anyway, yeah. What was I saying? I totally interrupted myself. The series, sorry. So the series is going to be commentaries over Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, and I'm really looking forward to doing it because I actually love doing commentaries. They're one of my favorite types of video to make, along with montages. So yeah, expect commentaries on the channel, in this kind of classic format. Should be great fun. So for this first one, what I want to talk about is just the summer, I suppose, because I know it's May, so it's arguably not summer yet, but for me it kind of is, because I have now finished my third year at university. I mean, I actually finished a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago. So for me, summer starts here, and on top of that, where I live, we've had really nice weather the past like couple of weeks. So it may as well be summer. I'm counting it as the start of summer. But yeah, so the start of summer. What do I have planned? Well, I just got a summer job. I kind of just started it. I started it 2 weeks ago. I've only worked 3 shifts, but the summer job is being a kitchen porter at a restaurant, which is a really handy, like, 3 minute walk from where I live. No exaggeration, I can walk there in like 3 minutes. So it's good. Um, and I'm technically working 2 jobs, but the other one is maybe less interesting. It's more of a side hustle, if you want to call it that. I don't like calling it that. I don't know, call it tutoring because that's what I'm doing. I'm tutoring the French language, just to one client right now, and I do that once a week. And then for my kitchen porter job, I right now I'm working 2 shifts a week. So yeah, I've got 2 summer jobs. I was actually doing the tutoring before summer started. I've been doing that since January. So I'm technically working 2 jobs at the moment, but because I don't have uni, I have a lot more spare time, which was kind of one of the motivating factors for me getting another summer job. But anyway, I thought I would talk about the kitchen porter job. It's difficult, shall we say. It's not that complicated, but it's just there's a learning curve because I've never worked in the kitchen before, and you're basically the chef's assistant, not the assistant chef, because you're not really cooking anything. That being said, though, on my second shift just this week, I was in charge of grilling courgettes when it was slightly quieter. But typically, what you're doing as kitchen porter is washing dishes, which sounds really easy, but it really isn't. Like, that sounds stupid to say, but the speed at which you need to work it's pretty tough. You really need to get those dishes washed really quickly, and the restaurant can sometimes get really busy, especially since the weather's nice, because at the restaurant I work at, we have an outdoor seating area which people love sitting in because of the sun, go figure. So yeah, one responsibility is like getting the dishes washed, making sure that the staff at the front of the of house, people who operate like the bar and who will be I guess, serving the food, have enough plates, and also the chef who I'm working with has enough plates and cutlery and whatnot. And then there is also a pizza chef who's actually my boss, who will sometimes like shout down the stairs because the kitchen is downstairs and hand me a tub and get me to run into the like the walk-in fridge and search for like a pizza topping for him, which is kind of complicated because there are so many. But it's a tough job, but it's all right so far. And another responsibility I have, which I just did that yesterday actually, is making the dough. If you start in the morning, you have to make the pizza dough for, not for the day, but well, possibly for the day. It depends how much dough gets used, really. But for that day or for the next day. So it's pretty tough going. It's a difficult job. It can be pretty stressful at times. It doesn't sound like it would be stressful, but being kitchen porter actually is. But it's kind of a way to make money, and I'm just glad to have a job right now because it took me ages to find. Because in this economy, no one wants to hire you. So finding one was really quite tough, but now that I've gotten it, I'm hoping that I can keep it and don't get fired. So the gameplay's coming to an end. I know that seems like kind of an abrupt stop, but I just wanted to talk about my summer job that I'm working. That was an 11 in 4 gameplay, as indicated by the scoreboard there on Scrapyard. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. There will be more to come, more gameplays on various maps, using various weapons with various scores, but that was a good match to start things off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please feel free to toss a like my way, and possibly maybe even consider subscribing. And yeah, have a fantastic day. Goodbye.